In April this year, I had shot a project. However, I could never complete that. I mean, I'd started the editing, but I was unable to finish it off. I mean, it looked imperfect and the colors weren't great and it just didn't flow together. And I was going through this creative crisis whereby I kept thinking, you know what, I'm going to quit filmmaking. So here what we do is therapeutic filmmaking, and I encourage everybody to make films all the time. So here I am going through a creative crisis. I was trying to figure out why that is and what could help me. So I was trying to figure out what it is that's going wrong. Why is it that I'm not getting inspired, and what could help me take that next step? But yes, constantly there was that self-doubt that was going around. So I started reading books, looking at potential options. So I kept looking around, waking up day after day, talking to people, making phone calls, and finally the help came to me in the most unexpected way, through a single solution: Dehancer film emulation. Now, the best way to explain anything is by showing it. So here I'm going to share a couple of clips from the short film which I eventually completed and is doing its festival run right now. So as you can see, the clear difference in terms of the visual quality and the colors by applying Dehancer is immense. Now, for me, it was a true lifesaver, not just from a creative perspective, but in terms of actual storytelling. I'll get into that in a second. But with Dehancer, the best thing is all the different film emulation that you actually have, which is a true blessing. Now, in terms of there are a number of options there. You can get those true Fuji colors as well, but my favorite and the one that I've used for this particular film is the Kodak Aero Color 4125, which I absolutely loved. I love the texture and also the different option that comes with it. Now, with the Dehancer, one thing that you need to ensure is you need to click that enabled option, that box. As you can see, there are various options from film compression to print to this being my favorite, which is the film grain option, whereby you can actually get that real film look. And especially when it's projected onto the big screen, it looks amazing and kind of gives that 70s film feeling. For example, films like The Conversation by Francis Ford Coppola or All the President's Men, those kind of film look whereby it's a bit gritty but looks very realistic at the same time, and I was able to achieve that by using the Dehancer. But yes, there are a number of other options. For example, getting that film damage look, or the how much grain you actually want there, or even the vignettes, and really working on the exposure. So one of my favorite bit is the LUT option, whereby you can actually save the color code that you have so that it can be easily applied to any of the other clips, which is really easy. Now, the only area that I can actually think of where it could be a room for improvement or it could be made better, the user experience could be made better, is instead of choosing the colors whereby you have to go through the list and click it each time, if there was an easier way to apply the colors. That's the only thing, because you can't just use your arrow and try and select the colors. You have to click on it physically each time. That's the only thing that I can actually think of. What Dehancer really did for me is the fact that it helped me improve my creative skills. not just from a coloring perspective, but after having applied the colors, I was able to go back, reshoot some of the scenes, add extra scenes. It actually inspired me to add a couple more scenes because it showed me the potential of how I can enhance that cinematic experience. So yes, the single important ingredient that helped me complete my film, helped me think more creatively, and also achieve the look that I wanted is by using Dehancer.